Hey, what's up guys? What's going on everybody? Chris Anthony here. Welcome to the channel. And I'm here at my RC station today, and just wanted to shoot a bench video and kind of share with you guys what I have in front of me here. Super excited to introduce this to the channel. I have the 2019 B4 Arrma Typhon 6S BLX, and I just thought this thing is pretty amazing, man. I think this thing looks pretty badass, pretty awesome looking buggy. And as you guys may know, I have the 3S version as well, which I really love so much. A couple months back, I actually wanted to do a Truggified Typhon, but for some reason I got really busy and didn't really get around it. And it was kind of a blessing in disguise because now that I really wanted to do a Truggified Typhon, the B4 lineup is out. So I thought it was just a perfect timing to do a Truggified Typhon. And just want to go through my setup here and kind of share with you guys some of the improvements that Arrma did to the V4 lineup and to the Typhon in particular. And I just want to highlight some of those improvements that they have going on with the V4 lineup. First, the body that they have going on with this Typhon, with this V4 Typhon, it just looks amazing, man. You guys may know this is kind of like a matte finish style or type. But I really like the color scheme that they have going on with the V4 body. Like that it has a cutout in the back, which is nice for you know, better airflow management to kind of keep your electronics inside nice and cool. I'm just really digging the color scheme that they have going on. I mean, it looks pretty sexy to me, if you ask me. It looks pretty nice. Other improvements that they have here that I'm really excited to see is the sliding motor mounts. Really happy to see that Arrma actually finally adapt to the sliding motor mount. I think it's just a pretty awesome system. It's not a new system, it's not a new thing. A lot of RC companies out there already have this sliding motor mount going on with their RC trucks. So I'm just really happy that, you know, Arrma listens to the RC community and listen to, you know, especially the diehard Arrma fans. This is #1 on my wish list for Arrma to adapt to, and I'm just really happy to see that Arrma finally jumped into the bandwagon and adapt to this sliding motor mount and easy access center diff. I can see a lot of people is going to be buying this, you know, and mount it into their V3 vehicle. So really excited to see this. Other improvements that they have going on with a V4 is this never pop out pillow ball, and I guess people have issue with their pillow ball popping out. I think they just put like a kind of like an O-ring or something like that to prevent it from winding out. So that's like I said, I never had an issue with that, but that's a welcome improvement in my opinion. The other new thing that they have going on here is the improved servo saver. And I was kind of looking at this for a while. It looks to me like it's not adjustable anymore. I don't see a nut there to adjust it with. I'm not sure, but because I know the previous generation, there's a nut that you have to wind up or wind down or to adjust or whatever. Because a lot of people have an issue with their servo saver winding down or loosen or something like that. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. I haven't really run this truck yet. So other improvements that they have here in the Typhon in particular is that I see is the shock caps that they have here. It's now aluminum. It used to be plastic on the V3. But it's kind of nice to see that this is aluminum now. Pretty cool to see that. These tires that they have here, I don't know if you guys noticed that this is the Qatar tires. It's just on a buggy version of it. I love the Qatar tires on my Italian. I think it's one of my favorite Truggy tires, if you ask me. It's just great for speed runs. A lot of people bash with it. I mean, it's great for bashing. So it just, to me, I think it's just a very good all-around tires in my opinion. So that's really good to see. I think it's a very significant upgrade compared to the V3 Typhon tires. So that's a really nice thing to see. I'm not sure if I left out any other improvements that Arrma did to the V4 lineup, but I did do a couple of adjustments to this truck already. As you might notice that it's standing a little bit wider compared to the stock Typhon. That's because I already Truggified this. This is officially a Truggified V4 Arrma Typhon. That's what you're seeing here. Swapped out the hubs and the axles and the bearings to Creighton one. So now it's it's standing a lot wider. I always, like I said, I always wanted to do a Truggified Typhon a couple months back. So other changes that I did here is I kind of tuned my dips a little bit. I'm running 300k in the center. I have 60 in the front. I also have 30 in the rear. That's kind of like my standard when it comes to like diffs fluid that I'm running. And as far as for my shocks, I put 70 weight front and rear, and also changed the spring. I'm running a Techno orange spring here. I run this in all my Arrma trucks, the Techno orange spring. I just feel like it just better spring tension for really good dampening. Especially if you're going to be doing big airs with this, I highly recommend the Techno orange spring. The stock spring is okay, but for my liking, I just always go with the Techno orange spring. It's just a lot better in my opinion. The other thing is, you guys might notice that I'm running a different wing here. This wing is actually from my 3S Typhon. I have an extra Italian wing, so I just mounted on there. I think it looks nice as well. But this 3S wing, I think it just look a lot better here on the 6S Typhon, especially with the sticker here that they have on the wing. It just goes perfectly with the body, you know, with the color scheme that they have going on here. So as you guys may know, that the 6S wing is just pretty bare. There's no stickers whatsoever. It's still a pretty nice looking wing, but actually kind of excited to put this wing on here. So I just think it's a better wing, better look. I also have a nice size T1 Racing front bumper on here, RPM skid plate in the back, just for better protection and stuff. As you guys notice, I don't really have a whole lot of upgrades going on here. I usually, you know, upgrade my chassis braces, aluminum suspension mount, and things like that. That's gonna come pretty soon. I do have the M2C Racing chassis coming for it, some aluminum suspension mounts and chassis braces and wing mount stopper. I don't want to just upgrade it just for the sake of upgrading it. I want to see how this thing holds up running stock, and you know, I'll upgrade it as I go. And also, I'm gonna be running the 2.8 Badlands on this. This is the original 2.8 Badlands glued on F11 rims. So this is gonna be my bashing tires, and this will be my speedrun tires. I could still bash this as well, depending, but since I have this, I'll put that into good use. One thing I don't like about this is the radio that came with it. It's a decent radio, but for some reason, I know a lot of guys already have their opinion about this, and you know, not liking this radio. But in my opinion, I just don't like the spring-loaded trigger for your throttle and reverse. They're pretty light in my opinion. I don't know what it is, and plus this wheel is plastic. It's very plasticky. It's very bulky. I don't know, I'm just not digging this this radio that came with it. This is the SDX2. It does have a feature that I really like, the throttle limiter, or a throttle trim. It goes from 50, 75 to 100, which is kind of nice. But again, I don't know, I have a Tactic radio mounted on this car. Just, to me, in my opinion, the Tactic radio is probably the best RTR radio out there, hands down. I have this in pretty much in all my trucks, believe it or not. I'm comfortable with it. The trigger, the spring-loaded trigger, is just perfect to me. Perfect tension in my opinion. I like the style. It has no antenna to worry about. I never had issue with range. It has pretty good range. And this radio right here, I don't like this. It's not a collapsible antenna, but still I don't like this fin that's kind of sticking out. It has an antenna kind of sticking out. I don't like that. That's the reason why. It has a hole right here at the front for the antenna. I don't know why they're going with this, but antennaless radio would be it's the way to go. It's the future. But you know, it is what it is. I think this is Horizon Hobbies trying to make their presence known in pretty much in any you know, RC manufacturer out there, so it is what it is. I'm not going to be using this. Like I said, I have a tactic radio installed in the car. That's what I'm going to be using this with. So I just want to point it out. Just one of the things I don't like about this V4 lineup. Other thing is also the connector that come with this V4. I mean, Arrma usually uses XT90 for older connectors and stuff, but since they're under Horizon Habits now, they changed a couple things. It comes with IC5 connectors with a jumper. I normally just run 1/6 pack, so that's why I don't need a jumper. So I cut that off and just solder me a single XT90 connector in here. I run XT90s on all my trucks. I never had issue with them. I don't think I'm gonna be changing connectors anytime soon. You know, all my batteries, and I have a lot of RC, so that's gonna be a lot of work for me to solder, to change connectors. So I'm pretty happy with XT90. Like I said, I don't have any issue with them. So that's one of the reasons why I changed. And also, guys, I swapped the pinion. I'm running a 20 tooth pinion, which is the high speed pinion that comes with this vehicle. That's supposed to give you 70 miles an hour. So I'm gonna be doing speed run with this for sure, and see if I can really hit that 70 miles an hour. Side by side, I got my Truggified Typhon here, and I got my 3S Typhon on this on the right, and this is pretty heavily upgraded too. But so there you have it, guys. That's my Truggified Typhon and my 3S Typhon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.